What is going on, guys? Boy Trent's back in a video, and today we're going to talk some Ole Miss baseball. I know it's been a minute since we talked some baseball, but today we're going to talk about some Ole Miss baseball. So at this moment in time, there have been 6 players already announced they are entering the transfer portal. Those 6 players, you have catcher Trent Lyons, outfielder Seth Farney, pitcher Gabe Smith, outfielder John Kramer, pitcher Corey Braun, and also pitcher Cole Tober as well too. That's already 6 players announced. They're not coming back next season. And look, there'll be some more guys leave this team. Just being honest. If there ends up being over 10 or 15 guys to leave this team, I wouldn't be surprised at all. And look, this is not even including the seniors who can't come back. This is not including the guys going pro this summer. To break it down more, look, Buford, Gatlin, Weejay, Groff, Morrell, and Ross. Those are 6 seniors who can't come back. Out of all these names I've mentioned so far, that's already 12 players right there. Also, for those who don't know, Trayson Hughes went pro. He's not coming back. Also, Mallets. He's not coming back. That's 14 players not coming back. Once again, there'll be some more guys to leave this team here in the coming weeks. Next year's team, you're going to see a bunch of new faces. There's going to be a bunch of new names. It's almost like next year's team possibility, maybe 50% of the team may be new players, freshmen and transfers. I would not be surprised at all if next year's team is over 50% brand new players. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But then let's talk about this for a minute too. So of course, Ole Miss needs a bunch of help this offseason. We got a bunch of needs we need. So to break it down more, look, Buford and Gatlin, those 2 guys are both second basemen. You will see Ole Miss get at least one second base transfer this offseason. Pitching has been a huge problem for Ole Miss the last couple seasons. Pitching is a huge need this offseason. Now look, Mitch Morrell, senior, he can't come back, but Morrell is a guy, he didn't start. He came out of the bullpen, but he still appeared pretty often for us the last couple seasons. The other pitchers, Corey Braun didn't pitch any this year. Gabe Smith didn't pitch any this year. Tolbert barely played any the last couple seasons. Basically, 3 to 4 pitchers are guys who never played. But once again, pitching has been a big problem for us the last couple seasons. Pitching is something you will see Ole Miss attack hard this offseason. Also, let's talk about outfielders. Now, I will say this. Now, some of these guys, I'm about to name off here in a second, some of these guys played infield and outfield as well too. So, for example, Ethan Weejay, he's a guy, been at Ole Miss for a couple seasons. Of course, a senior, he can't come back now. But Weejay is a guy in his Ole Miss career. He plays some third base, but also played in the outfield as well too. Jackson Ross is a guy who played some outfield this season, but also played some first base as well too. Groff has been our center fielder the last couple seasons. Seth Farney, this year, he's a true freshman. Just had a couple at-bats, appeared a couple times in the outfield, but barely played any this year. Kramer was a guy actually played more last year than this year, it seems like, but still a guy that played, some here and there, but that's another outfielder Ole Miss is losing. And then once again, you have Trayson Hughes. He's not coming back. That right there, that is 6 outfielders. But once again, some of these guys, playing the infield some of them playing the outfield some. This past season, we had a different lineup all the time. Bianco never could make up his mind who we're going to start. It was crazy how many different lineups we had this year. It was ridiculous, to be honest with you. But look, that is 6 outfielders. Ole Miss is losing. Outfielders is something you will see Ole Miss attack hard this offseason. You will see several outfielder transfers this offseason. I can guarantee it. And look, I haven't even talked about the pitching coach yet. Of course, we found out, Ole Miss is getting a new coach. We found out it will be a pitching coach. Who's Ole Miss even considering? Honestly, I have no idea. At this time, Super Regionals happening this weekend. College World Series, here in a couple weeks. There's still some teams playing right now. There's a possibility one of these coaches Ole Miss may be interested in is maybe somebody who's still playing baseball right now. Just kind of a thought. It's been pretty quiet the last couple weeks. You don't hear any names being brought up. We don't really know who Bianco and the coaches and Keith Carter's even interested in as a pitching coach. That whole situation has been extremely quiet the past couple weeks. But once again, maybe it's because it's a coach, still playing baseball right now. But this offseason, I got a bunch of question marks, got a bunch of concerns. There's a bunch Ole Miss needs. That's pretty much all I have for the video. I know this video was kind of all over the place, but that's pretty much all I got. So if you can, just leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do. See you guys next video. Have a good one. Howdy toddy.